So, it's official, Windows 10 is dead. Which essentially means that your Windows 10 system will no longer be getting updates unless you live in the EU or do the extended update cycle. But there is one issue of this. With Windows 11's hardware requirements, it essentially means that Microsoft is just trying to force you to upgrade your computer, or if you do fit the requirements, upgrade to Windows 11. Which will create e-waste for the environment, since many working computers will be thrown out.
Bruh.
But anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is about the betas of Windows 10, like during its development cycle and how it has changed over its various versions. But other than that, let's see the history of Windows 10. Alright, here we are on my lovely desktop. So, the first one we're going to be looking at is going to be Windows 10 9841. Now, the ISO I used is apparently debombed, so we shouldn't be having any issues with like it being bombed or anything like that. Alright, so as you can see, this doesn't have like the text saying like Windows 8 or anything, it just says Windows, so that's interesting. Ooh, pre-release Windows operating system. Oh, so that's cool. Boom, boom, and I will let this install. Oh wow, I don't think it actually showed that getting ready screen, but here we are, and it just brought you into the product key. So let me get that real quick. Screw the product key. I'm not gonna bother with that. Alright, here we are on the desktop, which is technically the technical preview, so alright, so here is the beta, like one of the first betas. So essentially it still just looks like Windows 8, like works like Windows 8. Properties, you can still change its colors and stuff, you know. But there are some new buttons here, these ones. Like, so this is essentially the beta iteration of the Windows 10 one, which is quite interesting. It looks like Windows 7, but it has the tabs and stuff, like which you can still move around and stuff, which is quite interesting. And oh, animations are quite different actually, and there are some different icons, like the File Explorer icon, the network icon, this PC, desktop. Like they changed it quite a bit, which I actually do find quite interesting, since I guess they were like messing around with it a bit. And all the Windows apps, they don't usually open up full screen. They open up in like a window style, which is like, instead of the full screen, they just have it in the app type thing, which is quite interesting. And I'm assuming this is also like cut down a little bit shorter, which is also cool. But let's see, do these two work? Search. Oh, we have like a beta iteration of it. Oh, it even works. Ah, that's cool. What about the task view buttons? Oh, it does work. So if we hit this one, open up this one, go up to the next one, open up File Explorer. Oh wow. It's just essentially Windows 8 with just a custom start menu, which is pretty cool. Oh, and it even opens up in the regular like settings page, which is interesting. Alright, well, next one. So the next build we'll be looking at is Windows 10 9900. Now this one isn't deep loaded, so I actually had to change the date in the BIOS to make sure it would even load up into the installer. But let's see the differences between these two. Oh, you know it's good when it says Microsoft Confidential. Oh no, oh no. But anyways, the installer doesn't look that much different apart from this text, which is interesting. So setup is starting, you know, doing its good old thing. Alright, I'm just gonna let this install, see if there's any differences. Oh wow, we didn't even get to see like the other sections first. It just brings us to, boom, use express settings or customize. We're just gonna yoink yoink yoink, boing 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 boing. Whoop. Alright, so all we just do is add in our name, and wow, that was quick. Oh, that's actually a different like setup screen. I'm pretty sure they use like a different like let's start screen, but anyways, here it is. Microsoft Confidential. Ooh, so scary. Whoa. This is quite a lovely background though, nonetheless, which is pretty cool. But I'll see if I can install VMware drivers and see if I can get it running. Oh, I can't change the resolution. That is quite interesting, actually. But anyways, here is the Windows 10 interface. Oh wow, they're still using the same start menu from like the Windows 8 like type beta thing, which was fine, you know. So we have like the beta search bar and stuff. Oh, we even have beta Cortana. That's pretty cool. Oh darn. But anyways, this build actually has a very gorgeous background. Like, I'm surprised they didn't use this in like actual main builds of Windows 10. So, yeah. And we have like the beta version of what will eventually become like the regular Windows taskbar, and we even have beta notifications, because like in Windows 10 it just comes out like that, but no, this is just like a box here and stuff. Oh, and you dealt with all your network stuff still in that Windows 8 settings. Oh, they switched to the like big buttons that they regularly use in the settings app. They use like the big buttons that they used in Windows 10. Even though it's File Explorer, it's still the same Windows 8 one. So I think that's pretty cool. No. Oh wow, they even changed some of the like folder icons and stuff. That's interesting. It's still the same icons that we saw in the previous build, but this time they changed some of the folder stuff, which I think that's pretty cool. Personalize. Oh, it's still the same one as Windows 8. It's just, oh, Windows Technical Preview. Oh, they still have like other backgrounds and stuff, which is pretty cool and stuff. But it is a lot more different to, at least taskbar wise, than to that previous like test build that we used. Anyways, up to the next build. So the next one we'll be looking at is Windows 10 161. Now this one was actually a lot more harder for me to get working, because apparently I had to change my workstation version to 12. So, you know, and I also had to set the date back and stuff, which wasn't the funnest, but I was able to get it to boot, so I guess that's what matters. Oh wow, this one says evaluation copy build 161, so hopefully it works. Who knows? Alright, so I swear every time I've seen this stupid screen, it's changed color every time. Like, I think like from purple then to like a interesting shade of like white and purple, then white and blue. I feel like this is the point like when they were like customizing everything, which, and they're still using the Windows 8 stuff for the toggles. can't sign you into the Microsoft thing. That's so terrible. Oh no. Oh no.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh no! Oh, it seems like it worked. So that's what matters. Oh wow, that was super quick. Oh my goodness, this just looks like Windows 10 at this point. Oh, yep, even the start menu just looks like Windows 10. This is essentially like some of the builds like just right before Windows 10 released. Oh yeah, and they even had the custom settings page, and they even got custom toggles and stuff, so that's cool. There you go. So you don't have to deal with like a bad resolution. But anyways, one of the reasons I picked this build is because of this. This was Project Sparta or whatever. Yes, Project Spartan. So this is essentially Microsoft Edge, like right before it came out. Not like the new Microsoft Edge. I'm talking about Microsoft's equivalent to Microsoft Edge. So that's pretty cool. Like they have all the beta features and stuff. Like they have like, I mean, not beta features, but this is essentially the beta version of the browser that they would eventually release on Windows 10 RTM. So that's pretty cool. And if you hit here, yeah, it's the same like new desktop thing. Oh yeah, they even got the animations like in there and stuff with the new desktop. And oh yeah, even the notifications just looks like Windows 10. Like, and they even got oh yeah, they even had the button for all apps and stuff. Windows system, command prompt, stuff like that. Text is a little bit smaller, but oh wow, they even, oh yeah, this is even the point in time when they like started implementing like fully into their operating system these buttons. Even the icons look different from RTM release. This PC, the quick access, the local disk, like all the icons are just in like their beta version than to what we have now. Oh wow, they even got the store beta and stuff, so you know. And oh, if we go into settings again, we can see the settings stuff, like the temporary settings that they did. Oh, you couldn't change really the color or anything. Oh yes, you could. Oh wow. I feel like the animation took a little bit too long, but this is what you can do with it. And they even had themes and stuff. Oh wow, we should actually check out the lock screen. I should check that on the other versions. We can do that in a second. Whoops, I might have accidentally locked my own computer. Oh, don't worry about it. But anyways, here's the Windows 10 lock screen. It looks like very Windows 8-esque, like at least somewhat, but it didn't change until I guess final release. Like, I mean, the circular icons are still the same, like the sign-in button, even the lock screen actually looks the same. Essentially, this is just the same as the previous one, just looks more refined, more finished. You know, I think it looks pretty cool, in my opinion. Alright, even about, you know, Windows 10 Pro technical preview, apps and features. Oh, crashed. Never said this was going to be the most stable thing. Oh, even the network settings look the same as like Windows 10. Oh, it's still Windows 7-esque. Tisk. But I mean, yeah, it still looks pretty good. So, all right, let's check out our final build, the RTM build, like the final release, you know. Oh, I even got the new start shutting down screen. Oh, that's cool. So this here is the final release of Windows 10, like the first release, not like the last like 22H2. This is like the first version released to the public. So let's check it out, see the differences between all of them and stuff. So as you can see from the setup screen, there's no evaluation build, confidential. This is, as it is, the Windows setup. It's essentially just Windows 10 RTM. And they even still use those same Windows 8 thing, except it has the skip button now and stuff, so we'll just skip that. And yeah, last update, July 2015, so this is the final release build. So we're just gonna install it and see what happens. Alright, so this is the official setup screen. It looks way better than in the betas and stuff. So this is essentially, yeah, it looks way better than in all the betas and stuff. Yep, it's a lot more finalized. Even with the just the moment screen, it's a lot more finalized, which is pretty cool. So, and I'm pretty sure if you even connected to the internet, it might have asked you to connect to a Microsoft account. I don't remember though. Don't count me on that. But it's pretty cool. You can just set it up without a Microsoft account. Unlike in today's Windows 11, where you're forced to just sign in to Microsoft accounts, which is pretty stupid, but whatever. Alright, but this is the okay, but here it is. Here is the settings screen. This is essentially the settings. You can change the wallpaper and stuff, and even the Windows 10 background, which I kind of do prefer this one. This one looks really nice, in my opinion, but you know, instead it looks a bit better and stuff. File Explorer. Oh, and now we have the icons that we have to this day, which is awesome, and in the same recycle bin as the previous ones. Music, videos, you know. Essentially, this is the release to manufacture, and we have the finished version of Microsoft Edge, which, to be honest, looks exactly the same, except these toggles do look a bit different, which they even reiterated this, which looks a bit different. The settings is just how it is, but Task View is also how it is. New desktop, you know, just can do your own thing. Microsoft Store, you know, it's just the final build of Windows 10. So now, give me one moment. I can load up the other virtual machines and see how they compare from each other.
A few moments later.
So okay, so this here is the release build, and now if we go over here, this is the beta build that we checked out previously. It looks somewhat similar to RTM, except Microsoft Edge is a little bit different. Some of the placement is different. The background is definitely different. Some of the icons are different. So yeah. It still does use the Windows 8 sound effects, but we can just search up Windows sounds. I guess it hasn't really been updated per se. It's just sad, but but yeah, again, I was right. The placements of these three icons are actually different than in RTM, which is cool. And then what about 9900? This, oh yeah, it just kind of just screams like a skin of Windows 8 and stuff. Because if you compare it to RTM and stuff, it's a lot more refined, but that's because it was a beta build. And this, it like wasn't like connected exactly with the taskbar, which you can just type with it and stuff, it works. Task view is actually slightly different. It looks more like a Windows 8 thing than in Windows 10, which is also cool. And again, this is when they were like refining with their icons and stuff. Start menus look certainly different from each other. It's a lot more, again, unique than this one as well. We also have this build right here, which this is just essentially Windows 8. If you compare it to this, yeah, there's just a huge difference, apart from the start menu, which looks slightly the same, which is interesting. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and RIP to Windows 10 2015 to 2025. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below. If you guys want more content kind of like this in the future, I mean, I know this is kind of unique from my channel and stuff, but if you guys want more content kind of similar to this with like tech stuff, hit that sub button down below. I will see you guys in the next one.